one else knows you
はいはい。
here, so tread careful, okay?
Sure.
何何を気をつければいいの
Nah, you
Maya.
got more time to sit on your ass.
というわけで、続きをやっていきますよ。ドン・サリエリー、私の娘に結婚式に出席いただけると聞き、お手紙を差し上げました。もしも他にご希望の手配などありましたら、遠慮なく言ってください。ジョバンニ・ロマーノ。 ロマニ。
Anything good?
We're helping him out.
Yeah,
He's gonna drive the boss.
I'm watching you.
私のものです
Nah,
ね
you don't lose your
I
job
get it.
that easy.
はーい、
I
私のもの
hate
にしま
sitting
す。
around. Boring as hell.
If the boss says you're not ready to come
Cheat
out
them,
on
will you?
collections, what can you do?
丸際に立つの殺されるぞ。よいしょ。禁酒法制、酒飲んじゃダメなんだ。アルコール製造と販売は今後も違法。へえ。酒飲んじゃいけない。高い線。別に俺まあ、
Hello.
酒飲みたいってわけじゃないしな。なんかもらった。ファミリーヒストリー。
See, the bars are closed for you. I'm afraid.
いや、別にいらないっす。
Come back later with Polly or Sam.
はいはい。で、こいつと話すのね。
Anyways, I got places to be. Okay, come through this way. I'll take you to Vinny first. He's a loudmouth, but Frank and Adon have known him since
ラ
forever.
ンクやドンの幼
What's he do?
We go see him
そ
whenever
い
we
つ
need
言う
to
な。
do
その
any
人って言いなさい。
heavy lifting. We make sure we're well healed for when there's trouble.
We gotta go. Long drive back north.
まあ、なんだっけ、タクシーをボコボコにされたから、いや、メニューはメオでやりに行こうぜっていう話だったよな。
Thought I saw cops on every corner.
Buongiorno, Vincenzo.
Ciao, Polly.
あれ、
Oh, she's gonna sing.
シコシコシコシコ
Who's this then?
Vinny,
Ah,
this
Juco,
here's
me
Tommy
quieren.
Angelo. We're doing a little job together.
All right, good. Hey, you just need bean shooters or rods?
Nah, we just need something to write off a few cars.
Huh. Oh, I got just the thing. This classic should do the trick. Oh!
バットかよ。
Hey, if the bat don't work out for use, I got a few cocktails here.
火炎瓶。
Yay!
Careful with them, though. Don't want to burn off your short hairs. Good to meet
イ
you,
ェ
Tom.
ーイ、ありがとう。火炎瓶いっ
Let
ぱい
me
もらい
know
ま
if
す。
Paulie gives you the
あ
hard
んだけ
time.
重そうに持ってたのに、ところに何本入れたこいつ今。
Ralphie's in the
全部入
garage.
れたぞ。
He's a special kind of idiot, but he's got a way with cars.
ガ
I
レー
don't
ジに
get
は
how
ラル
this
フ。
moron gets engines to purr. But I'm telling you, it's like some kind of black magic.
どうも
Hey, genius! Get your head out of your ass!
What the fuck there, Polly? You can't just sneak up on a guy like that.
ああ、イットの主人公タイプ
I'm
だ。
sorry, Ralphie. I'm just busting your balls.
See, you're still limping. Guess we got two cripples working here.
We ain't nothing alike. You got that, Ralph?
かわい
Sure,
そう。
Polly. Yeah.
かわいそう。
Tommy Angelo.
Good to meet you.
Like I said, Ralphie here's a cracked egg. But you bring him a stolen car, he'll make it yours. Tom and me, we got a job to do. We need some wheels.
How about this one, Polly? It ain't a hot rod, but it'll get you across to town.
All right, let's go. You're driving. And don't let me catch you loafing off again.
やだね、あ
One
いつ。
day I'm gonna cut your brake line, asshole.
I don't know what Ralph's trying to pull giving us this motor. I want to show you something about the good life, and you're driving something my mom could have bought 20 years ago. If I know Ralph, he probably got it taken out of our yard.
Yeah, the car's fine. It's good to get a change from the cap.
You don't have to be nice about it. This thing's a tin can.
So, was that whiskey back there in the truck?
Yep, new supplier.
危ね。
You guys deal in broad daylight?
Normally, nah. This was their first drop-off. And the cops know better than to come sniffing around our turf. Morello, the guy whose cars you gonna torch, he's got more friends on the force than us. But we're okay, so long as we're careful. Keep an eye over our shoulder. Some of the Canadian whiskey that comes through, you want a bottle? Just ask. We keep some back for friends.
Ah, I'm no big drinker. I used to tip back bathtub gin most days, but not so much now. That stuff's no good for you.
You don't have to go blind now, though. To us, you got a line on the good stuff.
Well, that's good of you. Thanks.
Not just the booze we supply, Tom. It's the places we deliver to. The dames they got in these places. Best tables, best food,
おいおいおい、
best skirt.
全然。やべ、上り坂で。上り坂で
Right
思い
now,
さしちゃった
all I
今。
want to do is wreck the day of the bastards who wrecked mine.
Sure, sure.
Besides, all this could get a guy in trouble.
Trouble says the guy is about to set fire to Morello's parking lot.
確かに。
I got you to protect me. It'll go fine.
Well, if it don't go fine, try not to let them see your face. Either that, or you hit them so hard they don't remember it.
いや、喋るタイミングがなかったね。あ、ちょっと待って、思い出した。ごめん、忘れてたわ。よいしょ。はい。私、春歩使えるんですよ。嘘ですけど。嘘ですけど。嘘ですけど。っていうのは冗談で、右下にね、こっちか。こっちの下にね、マップとかスピードメーターとか出てるから、俺邪魔やんけって、前回見てて思ったのを思い出しました。というわけで、こっちに移動です。そう、全然話すタイミングなかったね。ずーっと喋ってるから。よいしょ。まあ、とりあえず火炎瓶投げつけに行こうぜっていうことな。まあ、楽しくやりましょう。
We're getting onto Morello's turf now.
喋るタイム。
There's some kind of line between his streets and Salieri streets.
Not really. There's always some give and some take. Though in general, we look after Little Italy, and his guys work North Park. And more besides. You're walking on the wrong sidewalk, in the wrong part of town, you start getting a sense you need to be someplace else. You can feel it long before they start appearing on street corners to stare you down.
この辺に殺がいるみたいですね。
Okay, it's close by.
よし。
Morello's goons smoke and jaw up front and leave their motors out back. They're some lazy bastards. They put some gorilla on guard duty, but it's always some no-name schmuck. Come on, over here. You gotta sneak in and wreck the cars. Send a message.
Sure. Why are you coming with?
To see if you get shot.
Holy, なんで止まったの?
Okay, you go quiet. You know how to go quiet.
押し続けんのか。
Like that. Yeah, he's got his main guys. You'll get there someday.
No one sees our heads. No one tries to pop them.
押し続けなくてよかったやんけ。
Get over this gate and up onto their roof. I'm gonna keep their chump busy while you creep up and jump them from behind. I'm real good at distracting. It's my best thing.
Plenty of guys in the city real pissed. Next and careful.
As long as I get the money on time.
ゲートの上に登りますと。で、忍び足の近くに行って、A を押して隠れる。
Hey, what the hell you
あれ
doing?
が車かな?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
あれが
I
車かな?
mean what I say. What the hell are you
俺ら
doing
の
back
駐
here?
車場に入る。
A guy who don't know what idiot told you to keep lookout here.
Dino told me.
Dino? Salieri's got guys all over town trying to give Morello a
E
black
を
eye.
押して
And Dino,
無
just
力
like that. You got it.
無力か。よし。そのバットくれないか。
So let's get to these cars. Take your bat and start swinging.
武器ホイールを選び、バット。E でバットをスイング。
That's great.
スイング、スイング。
No one's driving that
長
again.
押しでチャー
Oh
ジポーズ。
crap.
スイング、スイング。
Hey, get away from the car.
スイング、スイン
Knock it down,
グ。
Tom.
スイング、スイング。お、ヒートアクションだ。頭をパン。あ、蹴るんか。
Come
な
on,
ん
Tom,
だ。
quick. There's gonna be more of them. Use a Molotov and let's see some flames.
RB を押して、リリースで火炎瓶。
Yeah, you got that nice and good.
押して、リリースで火炎瓶。やっち爆発した。
Whole block heard that.
We gotta go. We can take Dino's car.
いいのの
How'd you know this is Dino's car?
I don't like you and you got a good car. I'm gonna know where you keep it.
Reports of burning vehicles and gunfire in North Park. It's right near Morello's place. Don't bring in the wrong people.
ファストエイドで回復して、車に入ります。お
Old ways are the best ways. Straight through the gate. We gotta get out of here before the bull show.
Don't let him get away!
Drive.
Come back, you
Drive!
bastards!
Oh shit. We got cops.
So,
Hey.
what do?
We lose them by driving real fast and getting clear of them.
Sounds good.
Right now they're pissed, but let's not get them real pissed.
飛ぶぞーピャーン。ここら辺はあれっぽいな。グラセフと同
Okay,
じっぽいな。
we lost them. Stay out of sight till they lose interest.
ミニマップを使ってパトロールを回避する。警察車両が近づいたらルートを変えていけばいいのかな。だからマップを見ながらルートを変えていきましょう。危ねえ。これ事故ったらバレる。
What, you wanna go to the big house? Move! Drive
What is
careful,
it?
Tom. We don't need more heat.
こいつ情緒不安定だぞ。早く行けって言ったりバレないように行けって言われたり。よいしょ。はい。
All cars, pursuit is called off.
Yes.
Abandoned search
We're good. Let's head back and see the boss.
I thought Salieri had cops on the books.
Some street cops, sure. But Morello's got the chief in his pocket.
見つけていい。
How'd it feel? Feel good?
How'd what feel?
Taking out the guy. Taking Dino's car. Feel good?
Yeah,
気分はいいだろう
I
ぜ。
guess it did.
There's no time like the first time, Tom. Don't get better.
あーごめん。
Drive careful. Lose the
a man
cops.
driving like
Oh,
a
come
lunatic in Chinatown.
君タ取ります。
Okay, arrest the guy.
事故ったら割と速攻でバレたね。
Be advised.
Drive safe.
Like we lost the guy in
They're still
Chinatown.
looking for us.
Keep looking.
They're back.
はい、まあバレるわな、それ。バレるな、しゃあない。ヒートアクションできるとこ探しましょう。ドキドキドキ
Officers
ー
are reporting the suspects now in Little Italy.
ドキドキドキリトルイタリーに動いてるかな。逃げろ逃げろ
We gotta get away from these assholes.
逃げろ逃げろ
Officers
We're almost in the clear.
on site.
Almost.
逃げろ逃げろ
Blood in the streets.
Great.
Officers report they're closing in.
警察を取引現場から引き離す。了解で。そこに入っちゃいけねえのな。了解了解了解。それは警察さんが。
They're right on our ass. Gotta pull away.
ごめんや。よいしょ。おー。
Officers in
Drive
Little
careful,
Italy
Tom.
report
I don't need more heat.
let me know.
はーい。バレないよ、ちょっと。やっぱ普通に運転するときは、バレないようにせんとあかんねん。事故ったりとか、スピード違反とかは、バレる原因になるな。
Drive safe. They're still looking for us.
この辺。
He's gone. Go back to patrols.
You think it's
Get
for
him
you?
this time.
This life?
What's it to you?
Hey, I'm just asking questions. I like asking questions.
I doubt that every day you and Sam go and panel beat motors in parking lots.
There's busy days, there's slow days. I've had more of an introduction than I ever got.
You never got to beat up Dino's pals and take his motor?
Nah, stole enough cars to get noticed, I guess. When I got squeezed by the cops, knew never to squeal. And one day I found myself in a yard behind a bar drawn with Vincenzo. 10 years go by and I'm still there. So, I got a suit now, and Vinny's an old bastard.
I always thought that to be in a family you had to
警
have
察
more
車両そこに止まったままやん。
connections. Your brother, or your uncle, or...
Oh, some guys, sure. Their cousin got made, or you like Carlos, Pop went way back with the Don. That means you get trusted more when you're starting out. But there's plenty of us who came in off the street.
どうやって
I'm
入るんだろ
thinking
うっ
we
ていう
get
の
you
が
in
ある
front of the boss, then we tip a few.
Well, I don't got plans, so...
Sure you don't got plans. The plans are to feed Vinny so much booze that Luigi has to roll him out the door again.
What happened to the car I sent you out with?
Dumped it.
Why?
It was a boiler. This one's better.
A better car with a broken window?
Fresh air never killed nobody.
お邪魔しま
He's
す。
still with you then.
Somehow, yeah.
Hey, boss.
Hey, boss.
It's done.
No trouble?
Nothing we couldn't handle, Mr. Salieri.
Good, good. Sit down. You see Morello?
Nah. But he'll be plenty pissed when his boys tell him what happened.
He's not going to be able to think straight for weeks. See, that's the difference between me and Morello. I'm a businessman. I do everything with this. Every decision I make, it's what's good for the business and my boys. But Morello is a hothead, and all that anger burns out the brain. And when he gets mad, he gets stupid.
You got nothing like that to worry about with Tommy here. He was aces the whole way, boss.
I'm glad to hear it. I got a growing business here. We could use a guy like you to help out around the bar.
バーの仕事
Maybe
や
run
使
some
い
errands,
走り。
make sure the bills get paid on time. You up for that?
It'd be an honor, sir.
Good. Good. Now, Polly and Sam have already vouched for you. But you need to understand we have a few rules around here, so you listen and listen good.
上に肘を乗せながら
No
話を
cursing on the premises.
聞かな
There's a
い。
million words out there. And the man who needs to resort to fuck this and fuck that is just ignorant or lazy. Second, we don't deal in the hard stuff.
麻薬は
I
使
don't
う。
want any dope fiends in this neighborhood.
いいね。
We'll let Morella poison his own people if that's what he wants. Finally, stay out of trouble with the
殺
cops.。
うんうん。
We only have a few on the payroll. And if you cross the line, the rest will come after you.
警察と仲良く。
Yes, Mr. Salieri.
Then I'm going to only ask you for one more thing, Tommy. I don't keep Paulie and Sam around just because they're strong. A lot of guys out there bigger and tougher than these two. And I don't keep Frank on the payroll because he's smart. Though he is an artist with the numbers. All these guys in this room,
うんうん。
they're here because they have the only thing that matters to me.
持っ
The
てる
only
と。
thing that should matter to any of us.
大事なもの。なんだろう。
You know what that is, Tommy?
信頼
They're loyal.
忠誠心。あ
That's right.
あ。うん。
Now you stay straight with me, you're gonna be living the high life, Tom.
あ、でもやっぱ信頼で合ってんじゃん。
You abuse my trust.
Don Salieri. You won't ever need to worry about me.
Okay then. Welcome to the family.
気持ち悪い。
Excellent. Now I'm
風呂入ん
starving.
なきゃ。
Luigi, let's eat.
Welcome. Our barman Luigi is not much of a cook. But his daughter Sarah, Maron.
というわけで火炎瓶が終わりました。火炎瓶パーティー。投げましたね。たくさん。ダメージ食らってたね。
Those first days in Salieri's bar were slow. I moved crates and delivered
このゲーム
messages. The
喋
guys
るタイミン
busted
グないんだけど
balls and
私
told
が
stories from the old
読
country.
んでるからさ。
Mostly we just waited. I got to thinking, maybe life in Salieri's crew wasn't gonna get me clipped. But what did I know?
You, Tommy?
Yeah,
最近なんか
Boss is waiting for you.
そうだな。
thanks.
ありがとう。あ、なんか服変わってる。何おしゃれしてるの？何その帽子一丁前におしゃれしてる。まあいいや。行きましょうか。よいしょ。ドアを、X か。操作をマイルも見失うな。
Here he is.
年末ですよ、皆
Sorry
さ
I'm
ん。
late.
お休みですか、皆さんは。
And it's collection day, boys. So Tommy, you'll drive. Paulie and Sam can handle the rest. It'll be routine.
はーい。
Just a handful of stops today.
Bill at the motel was a little short last month.
事あるんですよね、
Make sure he pays us the interest he owes.
No problem.
Don't lay hands on anyone unless there's no other choice. Our clients need to understand that we provide a
まあ、その
valuable
代わり
service.
休みが
They need to look at you
いっぱいある。
and see
いっ
Santa
ぱいね、いっ
Michael.
ぱいねえな。
They need to believe you'll protect them.
So let Morella stoop to breaking legs.
定期的にお休みをもらえるんですけ
But
ど
the、bill's still due, and everyone pays up.
We can handle it.
年末やったーみたいなの
Go
は
see
特に
Ralphie
な
about a car.
Okay, boss.
実家に帰るとかもないからね、こうやって実況を撮っている
Ah,
わけで。
Vinny sent to say he's got something for you, Tom.
いい
Head
兄
to
さ
him
ん。
first.
はーい。
Probably just wants to tell you some bullshit story about some guy he whacked 20 years ago.
いい兄さんのところに行けど。いいに、いい兄さん。ヴィンチャンツォと話す。銃くれるのかな？ビニー。
Hey, just the guy.
はい。
I saw this,
こいつを見て
and。I thought of you.
何？おー、リボルバー。いいね。
You ever carried a rat?
Shot him at the fair a couple of times.
Right. That don't count. Pointed at the target over there.
あそこの的？あ、はいはい。
Good posture, real mean. Now, click, click, click. Bang. Brain all up the walls. Okay, now show me a reload. I open the chamber and away you go. All right, last thing needs to be hidden. Stick. Good to go.
ベルトに
When
挟ん
shooting
どけ。
starts,
安全装
get
置はついてい
behind
ますか？
something
チンコが。
and don't shit yourself.
チンコが
Thanks,
吹き飛ぶぞ。
Vincenzo. I appreciate it.
Hey, the Frank and the boss is Vincenzo.
フランクとボスだけど、ビーニーって呼ん
It's
で。
Vinny.
はーい。あと、銃もくれん。車もくれんかな？イットの主人公が。どもる、英語どもるやつを全員、イットの主人公っていうのやめろ。印象が強すぎるんだよな。はい、お、この前の車じゃん。綺麗にしてくれたの？ありがとう。
You know how to get into one of these, Tommy?
こういう
Elbow goes through. Reach inside. Easy.
And an afternoon to fix the window back up. Watch. And learn.
You're a regular
Yeah.
magician, Ralphie.
すげえ、うめえ。車の
Come
鍵
on, Tommy. Show me what you can do. Okay, it's good.
お
You got it.
ー。
Have a good day, fellas.
ありがとう、ラルフィー。教えてくれて。いいやつ、やっぱり。と思ってるけ
First
どい
we
いや
got
つだな。
Al. He runs a bakery on Longman Street. You know it?
Yeah, I know it.
Al's late again?
Seems so.
That's too bad.
はーい、行きましょうか。よいしょ。右に曲がります。でリミッターをかけます。こいつらね、いつまでやっても動かないんだね、大体。これはインラインから攻めるぜ。かといって人間を引いたらすぐに怒られるんだぜ、このゲーム。難しいよね。口がまた動いてないな。まあいいか。よいしょ。警察に怒られない程度に、こう犯しながら走っていきましょう。最近、年末、それ以外か、年末以外になんか話すこと。そうだな。あぶねババア。殺すぞ。そう。動画見てて思ったけど、私、口悪くない？
Okay, this is it.
口悪いなって思いました、自分でも。
Watch
トラ
what
ゲ
we
ーや
do
ってる
today,
時とか
Tom.
ね。
When it goes smooth, it's a breeze. When they put up a fight, sometimes you gotta think on your feet.
Sure.
Just follow my lead.
はーい。これも出んの？はーい。ついてきます。銃出せばいいですか？あ、銃出せんね。銃ですか？
Sam, Polly, how are you?
We're good. How's little Julia?
Ha, not so little now. She's turning into a pain in the ass. Just
銀行からローン支払いがほーん。期限を過ぎていますと。なるほどね。お金ないな。
That's good to hear, Al. Real good.
Now, you got any trouble around here? Any punks causing
あ、
problems?
パンというかドーナツ屋？
nothing like that.
Good. So you got the money.
I got it waiting in the back room.
Tommy'll get it. You stay here where we can see you.
It's been real slow this month, Sam. I was worried I wouldn't have enough.
Al, I know you'd never hold out on us, but it's good
ご
you
めん
were.
ね。
I mean, how can
お
we
金はど
protect
こだい？
you and little Julia without
おー、
paying?
これはなんだ？
You gonna take all day, Tommy? We got places we need to be.
はーい。奥さんかいあなたは。
Where's the money?
Terrone, feccia! Voi ci succhiate il sangue!
It's on the table, brown envelope.
これか。すまんね。
Via di qui!
銀行へのローンも払ってないみたいだけどね。
I got it.
We'll see you next month, Al. Let us know if you need anything. Anything at all.
Sure will, Sam. Sure will.
And give our best to your mom, huh?
これは多分、あれだろうね。処払い行きましょうか。兄貴置いていきましょうか。はい。で、次は
Okay, next up we got old Eugene's place.
China
store up on Tallow.
He's not dead yet?
Almost. Heard his nephew's taking over.
Guy who used to run this next place, Tom? His name's not Eugene. Guy's a Chinaman. But it sounds like Eugene. Well, that's what we called him.
Polly slammed his head into the counter back in, what, 27, I think?
Yeah, it was hilarious. After that, no problems at all.
If you look, you can still see the blood. Poor old bastard couldn't scrub it out. We keep
Sure? Sure, I'm sure.
おーい。あれ降りれないん
He's
だ
doing
な
the store on his own?
Yeah, when Polly's built up a little steam, he needs to let it out on his own. She gotta let him get on with it. It's his way. You can hear it in his voice. Gotta let him lone wolf from
な
time
る
to
ほど
time.
ね。
Keeps him happy.
おう。なるほどね。
Yeah, Eugene's nephew ain't having much fun right now. When he's going, Polly don't stop. Once we were putting a squeeze on his tailor over in Holbrook. The guy ended up in a wheelchair.
反射持ちなんだろうね。早くしてくんねえかな。早くしてくんねえかな。俺の手が固まっちゃってんだけど、ハンドル曲げた状態で。
Here he comes.
He's a fast worker.
なるほど。
Drive before the cops show, Tom. Next stop's Bill at the motel.
姿でぶん
Eugene's
殴るってのは
nephew's
すごい
guy's
ね。
money is ours next week with some extra besides. He doing okay? He's okay.
How's the shop counter?
Yeah, that's seen some more blood. How much blood? And nothing he can't scrub out. Once he's back on his feet. You want to come out with us again, Tom? Get to hear even more about Chinese nephew guys scrubbing their own blood out of shop counters.
Yeah, seems like it's not too hard.
Not hard. Kind of not hard.
I don't know. Comes natural to you guys. Don't see why it can't come natural to me.
So anyone could do
お前
this.
だって言
Me
うな
and
って上
Polly,
司やぞ。
we've been working these streets for years. You come in and you think you know it all.
I'm not saying that, Sam.
You've been a day on the job, pal. You haven't seen what we do. You haven't seen how we do it. Sam,
Hola.
I think you oughta... No, Polly. This punk thinks he can walk in here like a big shot. I put greasers like him in the ground. I think you gotta say you're sorry, Tom.
Sorry, huh? Well, I'd say sorry if I couldn't see the bullshit smile you're trying to hide.
You got him, though, Sam! You got him! I could smell the crap in your pants from here.
Nah, you didn't get me.
When little Tony first came out with us, I had him on his knees before he knew I was yanking his chain. Yeah, you did better than him anyways.
そうだな。まあでもジョークでよかったね。
Jesus, I hate it out of the city. You hate it most places. Yeah, but out here it's worse.
How come there's a place so far out of town on our books?
Out of town's the safest place for deals. Safest place for card games. The safest place for most of the things we do. We're expecting a big bag of money today. The guy owes. If it ain't big, boss will be pissed. Yeah, this place is a real earner. Oftentimes the places that get you the most dough are the ones most people don't look at twice. Just recently the motel's had a new lease of life. Last stop before Lost Heaven for rum coming up from
暗
Cuba.
くなるとステアリングが悪くなるね。
Sure they do. And that's how we can sell it so expensive. Bill's Motel has gotten to be the place where crates get exchanged. Salieri protects it, but he lets the other families use it too.
Even Morello?
To keep the peace? Sure. Plus it's far enough away that no one cares. So long as everyone's making money, no one's gonna rock the boat. Anyone else starting to miss the side of streets and sidewalks?
You not one for the great outdoors, Polly?
He's not one for anything. Indoors, outdoors, in the city, out of the city. I hate it out here. Like when we sit in the field doing some booze handover or something. It's always knee-deep in shit, and most times it's dark and cold as hell. That's why it's good we got you now, Tom. You can do all the jobs that Polly hates.
Happy to oblige.
いいな、にしても。喋ることないよ、そんなに。黙々とゲームやってるだけになってるよ。はいはい。危ない危ない危ない危ない危ない。ごめんごめんごめん。地図見てなかったわ。
Wait for us here, Tom. We'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
降りるんかい。タバコ吸うんかい。んノースモーキング。はい。吸 つーなって撃たれとるやんけ。
Tommy, I took one. Jesus Christ, Paulie.
Tell Salieri from here on out this place is ours. Capiche? And don't come back, or you'll end up in worse shape than your friends.
Get Sam. They're trying to beat information out of him. I gotta get you to a doctor. I can wait. Get Sam out of there.
Okay. Okay, just hang on.
よし。モーテルに入る方法を見つける。こっから入ったらさすがに目立つから、裏から入るか。こっから入るか。こっから入ろう。うん、こっから入ろう。声が聞こえる。なんかあるね。よいしょ。武器を何変えようか。あれバットない銃しかないよ。はい、
Hey, there!
上に来るか。お前のバットよこせ。どうやって拾うんだ。あー、ベースボールバット拾うよ。ナイス。レフね。よしよし。なんかないか。ショットガン !RB を押して。オッケー。銃がすぐ変えられる。アイテムを探せ。ショットガンの弾は6発しか入っていない。死体を稼ぐ。死体を担ぐ必要はない。武器を探せ。何か使えるものは全部持っていけ。いないな。右はよし、左はよし。重火器をよし。トミーを助けに行きましょう。選挙のパンフレット。戦闘。声聞こえるぞ。バットにしましょう、ここは。なんもないじゃん。危ない。どっから撃たれてる。やばい。そっか。死んの？さっきファーストエイドあったよね。体力やべえわ。たま。ファーストエイドキットあったよね。よし。なんもないんかい。で、カバー入って。よし。そこにいたね。開閉物を変更。 あー、OK。よし。よし。ん緩急リボルバー。緩急リボルバーに変更。お、ちょっと強そうなリボルバーだね。はーい。
Sam.
さあ、大丈夫
I really went to work on you, buddy.
Christ.
Come on. You'll be all right. You're tough as nails.
うわーっと。
Oh, shit.
金か。
He's got the money, Tom.
Oh, catch the bastard.
金だー。金を。
Where is Sam?
He's okay. Inside.
Then go get the money.
おい。金を奪ったやつを追いかけろ。運転中に LB を押した。お LB? LB? ん？どうやって撃つんだ？ L あ、そういうことか。あらー、車がやばい、逃げられる。やばい、やばい、やばい、逃げられる、逃げられる、逃げられる。追いつけ、追いつけ、追い越せ、追い越せ。うわー、やばい、これはきついぞ。1、ダメか。いやー、それはちょっと待ってよ。難しくなってきたね。なるほど、LB を押して発砲ができると。OK、なるほど。了解。あんまり精度はよろしくないみたいな。
Where is Sam?
He's okay.
うちだ。
Inside.
Then go get the money.
ガソリンスタンドでタバコ吸ってなんかこいつ。行ってきまーす。よしよしよしよし。
Get over here now. Got you now. Come on, get him. Move while he reloads. Out of them. This guy off me. Reload.
ここはちょっと無茶しないでいきましょう。冷静に狙いつつね。
Come here. Where's our pump? Oh. Driving cover. Get sorry. Got a firebomb.
危ねえ。なん
That
て
was
も
when I saw the cost. What it meant to be on the inside. I should have took off there and then.
ほら。
But I couldn't go back to being a nobody.
で、人を殺してお金を手に入れることができた。でもやっぱ危ない仕事は危ない仕事だよねっていう。これで8年後になるわけか。
So that's how a regular palooka goes
これ
from
が今なの
cabbie
か。
to mob enforcer overnight, is it? Just dumb luck?
Didn't feel that way at the time. Me parking on that particular street, taking a break just when Paulie and Sam are coming around the corner, what are the odds? It felt like, I don't know, like someone was watching out for us.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, pal, but it's a lucky break all the same. I mean, one day you're busting your back doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat, and the next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money and lording it over the rest of us.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. Back then, Salieri didn't have the run of the city. For every buck Salieri made, Don Morello would turn 10. He paid off cops, politicians, judges, and anyone he couldn't buy, he scared into looking the other way.
He did seem to have the city jumping in its own shadow, I'll give you that.
You hear anything about Joey Crackers?
Yeah, got his name in the Morello file, sure. Boxer, right?
Yeah. That's the guy.
そいつと何かあった話をするんだ。次は。いや、こんなもんかな。だいたい何分ぐらいやっちゃった ?40 分ぐらいか。
Well, yeah, hear it. Joey was just driving to the gym one morning. Probably daydreaming about winning a belt or something.
God damn it! Moron! You're driving with your goddamn eyes closed! Look at this!
誰だ
Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Tom.
Don Morello.
Tom Morello, I didn't know it was you.
You know anybody else driving a rare import in this part of town, Joey?
No. Well, then, I'm sorry, I was driving real slow.
You're saying this is my fault?
No, no, sir. I ain't never been in no accident.
Well, repairs are gonna be expensive.
Oh, you're not gonna need that, sir. The tires are just fine. The grill's a little bent up is all. I mean, I got a cousin I can...
うわ。あ、警察も見て見ぬふりするな。うわ。こいつやべえな。
Someone spun you a tail, pal. You got an informant right there says Morello made a mint every time Crackers went to the mat.
That's true, too. And still, Morello left that poor sap dead in the street. Head all caved in.
Don't square.
Maybe the Don knew Joey's career was on the downhill. Maybe he was trying to scare some other guy into paying up. Who knows? Don Salieri chalked it up to Morello not being able to think straight when he was mad.
You, have any more run-ins with Morello's crew back then?
Not at first. For a couple of years after I joined up, things were quiet. We got into a few dust-ups with guys trying to muscle in, but elsewise it was just the usual routine. Running booze, offering protection, me and the boys doing rounds to collect small time. But
正直言って毎日楽しかった。まあ楽しいだろうね。
most days, we was also having a bit of fun.
いや、怖いね、敵のボス。全然今回の実況喋ってねえ。
Tommy, thanks for getting down here so quickly.
Sure thing, boss.
Hey.
You know there's a race coming up.
Oh, yeah. Paulie and Sam have some money on the local.
Mikey Dunn.
That's the guy.
He's a good kid, but a bit of a scrapper. Not too smart with his money. A few years ago, Mikey comes to me asking for a loan. He wants to get new tires so he can keep racing junkers out of the quarry. I like fast cars. I figured it'll be a bit of a hobby. Turns out, Mikey's a great investment. The kid can't lose a race if he walks the track. He graduates from the junkers to gal jobs, and I start placing a few bets on him here and there. Next thing I know, I've made all my money back and more.
Hey, Sam says he's the guy to beat.
He was. We ran all the competition out of town. But now Ralph says there's a hotshot European entering the race, and he's got a car faster than our boys by a country mile.
How much do we stand to lose?
A truckload. But not just our outfit. A lot of guys from the neighborhood come to me for financial advice. They've all put money down on this kid. It'll be like Black Thursday around here if he loses. Well, for everyone except Morello.
Oh, you think he's from the European?
Oh, I'm certain of it.
You want something to happen to the driver?
Can't find them. Morello's got him holed up somewhere safe. Besides, if he drops out or disappears now, none of our wagers will stand. Everyone will cry foul, say the race is fixed.
あっさり人殺すって言い始めたら。
What about his car?
That's the ticket, Tommy. Ralph knows a guard at the track. You go down there tonight, you boost the European's car, bring it to one of our mechanics, and make a few adjustments, you bring the car back.
Should be no problem, boss.
Sarah, can I get a drink here? As soon as you're ready.
Sure thing.
OK です。ということで、今回はこんぐらいにしておきましょうかね。マジで今回全然喋ってねえわ。ごめん。でも話すこともねかったんだ。あと、夜中の3時に撮ってるからギャギャ騒ぐのもどうかなって思っちゃった。ごめんね。というわけで今回はここまでで。それじゃあ、さよなら、また来週ではないな、多分。まあまた今度。ほなまたさようなら。さよなら。